have me money, then I'm me. I got take it in the way you are going to do. Let me tell you, I have none. Me have me gun. Police check where you gun from, you want cartel. Me still have me gun, so me now beg no friend in the way you are do. Beating on the way you say police take me gun. You know hear when me property down boxing down. And 445 me I work with you, no you not hear when the boy this me knocking son. We can't see when them give Adam's your gun. Adam's them boy they can't get me gun. That's a one of them. I know two, I know three, and I know four of them. Come on, John. Bill, you see the Adams are gone. Heard me now. You know why? You know why? Tell me. Real bad man run from police. Man we stand up and fight every gun from police, there we. Man keep down police, cause disrespect man take from police, yo. Bad man a big friend from police, the old ninja man to take a gun and give the police a piece of pipe by more and bend by you and the police car. Deal man. Yeah, deal man, yeah. You see the gun when they give to police. That's the friend they never want out of it. Carry go away my friend and say that's a delete. Me don't know you see that coming don't give to police.
Hey people, wagwan. Wagwan. They are black again, pan another unapologetic podcast. You know. Hey, YouTube, nice. YouTube streets, nice. A matter of fact, the internet are born up from when. But today, I think it reached fever pitch today. Nah lie. I think a fever pitch the internet reached today. So many shits been happening. So many shits been happening. But yo, we're going to talk about the woman really they have to talk about. But we have to talk about them something a little bit. We could talk about them something a little bit. Because we have foot type versus cartel and me blood clot. Me blood cleat. I see foot a post. It thing there with cartel to blood cleat. Hey. I swear to the Anna Gaza there, man. I lie. To the Anna Gaza there. Hey, if someone knows some of them people that say Gaza, like them are living a denial, you know? Them are living in one serious case of denial. A serious case of denial. This is why you know for meet your heroes, you know. You have to be careful who you select as hero to become. I tell you, say.
These bad boys are done for.
So much to discuss, so much happened. We see Al Bounty Killer, you know, finally, you know, them go through all the ceremony for rename the street there in ICView Gardens there. 200 Rodney Bounty Killer price. And things. Ceremony was great, you know. Ceremony was great. See all heap of artists. Hey, I want to tell you something, you know. The most loyal soldier is not Transtar, man. The face of loyalty is not Transtar. Gaza people them are going to disagree and say Ray. But the face of loyalty is not Transtar. The face of loyalty is more of a busy signal and a nitty country. Because then the man they are killer foot. When killer win and when killer fail. Them the man they are killer foot. The two man them they are the ceremony. For the handing over a key and the renaming a road and them the way there. Along with a whole heap of the politically correct people. Them. But we see the whole of that go on. I mean, like great for seeing a great honor to a killer, you know. You see me? Gold and I, bless up, you know. Yeah, man, Dread. Nitty Country, a real OG. I have to big up Nitty Country, you know. See Nitty Country there, the man, and him giving speech with killer, man. Nah lie you. Nah lie you, man. Big man thing. But we see the whole I thing now go on, you know. See what as I say YouTube streets upon fire. Right now you have Imhotep live and you have Battyface I watch him live. You have Blood Clee, Coffee and Dre them over there I cuss out Bruce Daylights. Oh the blood clot. Yo Boras glad a basic that go on the streets at the pussy glad. Basic that go on. But just there, hey, but just there, I watch all of the fireworks and just a laugh. Life is great, yeah? Life is wonderful. I ain't worried about nothing, trust me. Yeah, man, the man defend fuckery, you know, go, hey, trust me, no goal and I. Me here scar him over the man. The man defend fuckery, you know, man. Them man have them tongues stuck on cartel go up in jeans, you know. And this man
These bad boys are done for.
trust me, man, like me expect them, you know. Me expect them to do that, you know. Because we see it already. We can't be like so surprised now that we see that my man defend all kind of thing with cartel. You know? So I'm not surprised when time I see it, you know. It was just inevitable. It just is. Like what if we just call a spade, you know. It is what it is, you know, man. Them man, I don't know man, you know. Them man a man too, you know, man. Enough for them, you know. Man to them, man. I swear to God, boy. I can't do it. I'm not lying. I can't do it. Hey, I'm not wrong you, Dread. I'm not wrong you. When the madness go on over Michael, like, I do, hey, but just stay like comment section and type. Make who for go up this and him just stay in the comment section and type. Hey, Prime, you have to go start one channel for yourself, my boy. Go and start one channel for yourself, man. It's easy, you know. You have YouTube account already, man. Just you know, and go live, man, and do the do, man. Because boy, man, I tell you. Again, man, boy.
These bad boys are done for.
Go start one channel for yourself, man. Start one channel, man. If you're not pleased with what go on YouTube streets and you feel like so you can do better, man. Go start one Gaza channel, man, and be one of the Gaza faithful, man. Gaza people and we support you, know. Gaza people and we support you, man, and thing, man. Forward you know, come chat to you upon your life and whatever shenanigans you up to over there, man. Go start a live, me general. Go start a live, man. You see me? Alright, you know, you look homeless, dog. Far right now, far left Gaza and I want to see your blood cleat. And then you want to look home where you think you did fine over Michael channel. Like you get ousted and all that. Jano, dog. So you come on, you know no home training, you know. You know no home training, you know. Everybody we kick you to your curve, you know. Now forget home training, man. And find the span of cojones, the man. You know no bars, man. Like,
you can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Finding no cojones, my God. You not behave too feminine out your virgin as man, my youth. That's why I go forever be an enemy, you know. I go forever be an enemy, you know, my God. Because when I be like to judge God. But Dread, I don't know about you. Dread, you must go listen Marcus, you must go read Marcus Garvey philosophy and opinions, you know, my God. Can't bother with it. Brother, the man not learn. The man not learn in a Dread. Man not learn, man. If you read Marcus Garvey philosophy and opinions, man, you see me? Something with Louis Farrakhan probably produce on them the way there. You can't get, you know? Can't turn
You
in
can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
I don't know the man him just look embarrassing out of that. I don't know goal and I want Gaza channel. No Gaza him say. That man a strong Gaza man defender man. Strong cartel defender man. Can't start one Gaza channel man. Gaza people them we support him, you know. You can't do what me do, you know, because me a public enemy number one, you know. To many. And it will forever remain so. For many. I could be the enemy of a lot of people out here. Me see that from morning. From the start this thing, I say, I know say yeah. I could be the enemy of enough people out here. Because you see what me get for honest enough people out here, so enough people do well thinking, you know. Enough people do well, them enough people can't reason none time at all out here, you know. Enough people swear to God so them opinions right. Them swear to God. So them have it all figured out, you know. Them not really have nothing figured out, you know. That me figure enough people out there, so you know. And they talk passionate too, you know. Oh, so passionate them talk. But they not really. You understand? Cha. Think away. As I tell you, golden night, when me all do you say, you know, when me plan, when me I go do in all the night here, you know. And everybody on all this YouTube streets I can't do it, you know. Then mommy tell you all I go, you know, me see, like that me see how this I go out, you know. When I turn on the YouTube up on my computer and go see it, so, you know. And I say we see Imhotep, we go yell up Imhotep over there. You see me? And by the time me ready to click up my live, I see what I go on the YouTube streets. So. We see man like Battyface over there. I watch what Imhotep do. That's what I'm saying, yo, them man send out their agents, you know, for disrupt certain people channel and their live, you know. That them do with Michael too, you know. You see certain man forward over there, you know, going on. The man them forward over there for disrupt Michael live, you know, bro. You see it happen for 2 days straight, you know. Sunday me did too busy, bro. You understand? Sunday me did too busy. Me did up on the road whole day Sunday, brother. I deal with some work, you see me. Whole day, I'm then. Guess what? Me forward in Monday and now. And when me look on the rated card, YouTube, me I say, yo, me see Michael alive. Me I say, yeah, what they are going over there? And lo and behold, you know, because you guess what? From me see the topic, me I say, yo, Jano, me know a sure fireworks, you know. That one, I bless up, you know. Just that we don't really start the well, for really talk, but we don't start on the topic yet, so you haven't missed anything. See? No, me not, hey, Dread, me hear you. Me not question him loyalty, you know, me just question him sanity. Me not question him loyalty, me not question him sanity. And me can understand that. Me can understand that. See? But man for be man, my God. Man for be man out there, so my God. Hey, me just all of that Latonia, me just talk about the killer and what go on. Killer, Latonia, them say Sean Storm are the face of loyalty, right? That the Gaza people them say. New name for loyalty are Sean Storm. Well, not for me. The face and the name for loyalty are Busy Signal and Nitty Country. You understand, Latoya? Me sure you'd agree. The face for loyalty are Busy Signal and Nitty Country. Because killer win, the man them there killer foot. Killer not really a win, and killer hold him on, the man them still there killer foot. Still. I said the man them dead when killer get a key for Kingston. You understand? And the man them dead. Man, the right there's some see Kochi go up on stage and making speech. Yo, me hey, I'm proud to blows and skirt. A matter of fact, yo, Marine Sal is one to blows and skirt. Cause bounty killer, you know.
To me, I go bow me waist. Now boots no crash the last 4 months and days. Link up with Fugees and create waves. And bust two rhymes with the whole world appraise. My experience album is a tornado. Me the billboard that cock up them ears. Patrick Roberts warn him won't behave. Me wonder if the boy ever check call him age. Look like him won't die in him young days. And I me calling, turn in a masquerade. Put you in a drawers and bore you 2 years. Put you in a lipstick and your hair braid. Put your fat TV on the street, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Angel Doulas to man. Salute to General. Angel Doulas are one of them to man. Loyal soldier, real soldier. As a general, then man, if have you like them there, your foot. You know, say man, they're a real friend. Yo. Man, him can't tell me about, man. Let me see that man tell you, say, yo, John, on my feet, yo. Feel proud of a killer. Yeah, man, see, our next year, just what? Our next one, where me always hear a man like Scluba mention, where from day one and them, they weird. We killer. What you mean? Full time, you know, killer get the OD and then now he can get all them and something. Yeah. And everybody can get them a thing, yeah. In them own country. And Jamaica, one country like this, you know, where no fight time them wait till you're dead, then can honor you. And if them feel like honor you, then honor you all in some way too. Like a once a year they remember you, if them feel like remember you. All them kind of way there. It's still a Tony, a Christmas in July. Then the most man, you don't have to feel good now with the artist, you know, man. Killer get road name and Fireman and Keith Kingston, you know, man. What you talk about? That's what I talk about, man. Them the thing they talk about, man. I have to salute the general. Them they will see go on for killer. Yeah. Real impact. No joke none of that. Real impact there, so. As a man telling you, man, today on a Gaza day, man. Today on a Gaza day, I swear. And Gaza people, them like a run for cover every flipping way. It's a run for cover. Yo. Yo. Well, you know say bad no goal and I. Well, you know say bad no. I when all blood clean, Eustace me have to say up there, you know. I feel say no, this is a fuckery. When you see Eustace, you know. I guess what? Little bit down the line, you know, in backslide. Kill me dead, no, I say, all right, look like him find salvation. Look a bit down the line, in backslide to blood clean. Like, like without feel to pussy clad. Oh, the blood. Be a crying. Be a crying. Eh? One bag of crying. Crying. It's crying time. What clean. Hey, I'm glad I have better things to do this morning. Like, be there tuning and see what I go on and I laugh. But, yeah, but I try no panic. No stay up there. So make somebody fight to arm today. We couldn't bother with the fighting this morning. Yeah, man, him say Gaza, you know. Him and, you know, some other fellows out there, them say Gaza, you know, and I may tell you, boy, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here, people. But anyway, big man thing at this stage. I really and truly, this is far to talk about, you know. We far to talk about this in the evening, right? And now watch my face. Find myself I do them kind of topic up on a Tuesday, second day of the week. Something educational, you know. Food for thought. Only for food for thought. But since the whole thing are going with Argentina And I see how some people run out strong against Argentina and them the way there. It's like, me I say, no, sir. And big up Dread to you know, because me and Dread did a reason for it. I Dread that I say, yo, Ray about it. I say, yo, so on good topic, man. I see what I go on, because I guess what, I know about a whole heap of things with regards to history, you know. I'm somewhat of a historian, right? I like historical things, right? Historical books, documents, people, you name it. Like them, they think that. Well, yeah, you don't know, you know? For real, I saw it go. Like, the world is so backward, you know? OTF Edward, you don't know, you know? Unruly kill it. But there, but yeah, Dread, like how, you know? Like how a cartel boss killer and put killer up on the map, you know?
These bad boys are done for.
Swear to Jah. Swear to Jah. Yeah, Latonia, that. Hey, Latonia. Hey, a regular. Hey, Latonia, when me dey over them part of them place, you know, then the man don't want to see me, you know. Them talk it from the ear, me say, yo, me have something for say. The man them getting at them feelings, you know, man start to crash out in a man. Them don't want to hear what me have to say, though. Come me start asking some questions, you know, like how Trey come up there with the this Sunday. And I go talk about, oh, Massacre sell out the Barclays, it now do nothing for dancehall. I'm saying, and then the next day, guess what him do? Him change him out. When Cartel he sell out the Barclays, he do something for dancehall. Oh, okay. So Cartel alone. Hey, I tell you, man, all the while, you know, and them make people what is a beat Cartel to sickness, you know. Them make people out as a beat Cartel to sickness. Yesterday, no man. Yesterday, I want different artists. And no man, this man I do it now, so you know, I do not for dancer. But today, yeah man, from a cartel man. Yeah man, it I do things to dancer, man.
Bumbo rascal. Jamaica, stop! Jamaica, stop!
Then I tell you, say golden eye, when time I did I hear me, I say, hear this blasphemy, you know. Me I say, hear this blasphemy. That's why I tell you, say golden eye. Me did it, and I say, eh. That's why you see me tackling about it this idea there, you know, my father, you know. That's why you see me tackling about it, you know. Me make sure I say me not missing, and me ask him, you know. I hear him post so out, you know. But dog, you know, see, I troll your blood cleat. I would take video though. Troll where? Troll your blood cleat. What blood clot troll? But no father who likes him with time to see me over there, so man. A problem, man, for days. For days. You can't go around me. And you can't bully me. So that's why I don't want to see me there, so. Men came in, yes? And that's why I tell you, say Latonia, sometimes I just, you know, I have to purge, man. But you see, one time I have my moments, you know, Latonia, I tell you, say, a demon mode me there, you know. A demon mode me there, you know. You see, what's the time I go up at the part there, you see me name, I name Rambo Cannon, but you see Mr. Car's problem, you best believe, man. You best believe I go up there to make people crash out in idea, yeah. You best believe anytime you see me there up there, so and you see that the name there, and on a Rambo Cannon, but you see Mr. Car's problem, you best believe a problem for cars. You best believe. Because you see them man out here, them forward under the guys, you know, wolf in a sheep clothing them too, you know. Wolf in a sheep clothing. Because that the batty boy they forward up in there. You know him forward up for to change the conversation from what it was the day there. Because Michael's supposed to talk about massacre show where for them now sell. That Michael fear talk about. What make Michael not talk about it? Like when you not hear it from Batty Face already. When you each up our Batty Face and them talk, when you sit down over there and I watch Ticketmaster, if anything I sell, or if what I sell, and how much it I sell for. Uno not there over the sign and talk about that. Why the fuck you want to come change man conversation to that? And I wonder why my style is Batty boy. Eh? I don't want to come change man conversation while going over there. So to where the fuck when I selling on the fish market over there. And me get dark and ignorant, you know. Batty man, the whole of them. But anyway, big man thing. Enough for where them are go on with over there. So. One next day probably down in the week. Because guess what? More to forward, you know. More to forward. You know, best believe. Because today I just started. It's Tuesday today. So more for forward down in the last week. Yeah. You know, best believe. That's what I go on. But anyway, Argentina, you know. People up in the arms. Oh, Argentina. The whole of them racists. What them do with black people? Oh, all of a sudden, everybody a historian and them start tell about all these things back in the days and down in them time and what did that happen in Argentina with the black people them. And when I say a lie, them a tell still, you know. When I say a lie, them a tell. But them not consistent. And that's the problem. Them do consistent, you know. Because you see me, you know, if me I go fall, and this is the reason why me not run with that trope there, you know. Even though me know what me know, you know, me not run with it. Because guess what? My side of France and I World Cup, and France has a storied past. Anyway, I'm big up. Just humbly. God almighty. Just humbly is not Gaza there. Trust me. It's not Gaza there. With all of them something they were released and I'm on the over Emotep right now and I try to tell we say, oh, no go so. After we see man with 4 finger Mark Gaza with hood in a girl body. Multiple girl too. Multiple girl. But anyway, as we came out with us.
These bad boys are done for.
Yeah, but just humbly, we not what about this right now. One next day, he beat not go there for them. One next day, we not beat nobody. No more than even. But as I said, seeing the whole of the historians them run out on Argentina. And me do notice some things. I did notice some things during the World Cup. Not just with Argentina, but me notice a trend with the World Cup. And like me, I watch some videos that some man were doing some fact finding saying me on the World Cup. Right? And it never good people because the World Cup basically has a history of putting certain countries on the world stage, you know, like a showpiece. Certain questionable countries with questionable regimes and questionable histories, right? Questionable figures at the head of those said regimes, and questionable things were happening in the country. And the FIFA World Governing Body allowed them to keep the World Cup and put the country with them ideals and them, you know, them philosophies and the regime where them are run over there on full display. Because you see, people are say the World Cup a keep a USA and Donald Trump, you know, and Donald Trump are going with where am I going with over there and thing. But if a Donald Trump plays, you know, I don't know why some people are up in arms about it, you know. Like when you don't understand what America is, a Donald Trump place. If you don't like it, you have to just leave. And that's sort of things that, you know. But the same thing where people up in arms about with America and the hosting of the World Cup, and people that say, boy, America the wrong country for a host right now. The same thing people did that say when um, Benito Mussolini's Italy hosted the World Cup, and when Adolf Hitler's Germany hosted the World Cup. How much people didn't know that? How much people didn't know say them two regime there did host the World Cup black in a them time there? How much people didn't actually know that? They didn't know that golden eye? Olympics too. Olympics too. Yeah. But what about the world? What about football? I keep it strictly to football, though. Even though Olympics are sport and thing. But I keep it strict to football. See, yeah. So the man them go so boom as me say and give them a man the privilege for host the World Cup and put them country on show, and a lot of things happen. If you don't think what I see with Argentina and people are question certain calls with them and them the way they when we go through that presentation and thing with some with favorite countries or we pick side with in the World Cup in a World Cup time and I support them and I bring them and I champion them. We're gonna really question now whether Argentina are the worst of the bunch or them are the better of the bunch, or is a case where boy we have to stop support all of them country or we have to just remove this politicizing of football from out our mind and just support football. Because it's either in people. It's either we go left the politics out of football or we have to go find one next team for support. It's either that, you know, or something else, you know, people. But yeah. Yep, I'll go to that there too, Dread. I'll go right into that there. So first off, since what that first off, because since me I asked, right? Should a country's history influence how we view its national team? So that's the first question, right? Should a country's history influence how we view its national football team? And are fans supporting football or endorsing governments and historical actions? Them they are the big question. For now, I got have more. You know, I got have more questions if you go through it. Yeah. I believe already got again, Dre. Then did host the Olympics and then host the World Cup or something like so. I did the World Cup and then the Olympics. One out of so it did go. Germany at the time. See? But me could get in it there, people. So Argentina up first, and what we're gonna show you now is basically me listing some things that Argentina basically during them history. Just a brief synopsis. Why for the brief still? A short synopsis of some things that happened with Argentina in the World Cup, plus some historical things. And if I can say, during this research I do, I find out say the hate between Argentina and England, it go way back. It goes way back. But Goal and I can do it for unity and peace, yes. But when them have man like Mussolini and Adolf Hitler host World Cup, and yeah, questionable people. We have to really wonder. We have to really wonder if it's for that. That are facts, Latonia. That are facts. That are big facts. So, we really need to fix ourselves for real. We need to fix ourselves. We need to fix our communities too. See? I feel. Alright, so I go look on some things, right? Look on some things. So we can see on the screen, right? So that match the way you see at the top, right? 1-6 nil to Peru. I believe it was a case where in our World Cup match, Argentina did need to win by a margin of 4 goals against Peru if it go through. Think of something like that? Yeah, think of that. Give me 1 second because I have it. All right, give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, like I said, 1978 considered one of the most controversial and highly scrutinized matches in a football history. Right? And during the time that the Argentina was under a dictatorship, during the time. See? So, as I said, if we advance to the final ahead of Brazil, Argentina did the host nation at the time. Right? So, them did have to defeat the Peruvian team by a margin of at least 4 goals. Argentina end up winning the game 6-0. And them end up winning the tournament too. And the Peruvian side was a good side too, The Peru side. Good side. Yeah, there was the host. They were the hosts. I think around the same time Diego Maradona and them. They were the hosts. Right? Yeah, goal and it transcend them the boundaries there, but there are still remnants of, how would I put this now? Racial ties and favoritism and we still have that. See, still have that. Yep, proving that the Aryan race was superior. But we're gonna get to Germany too. I'll get to Germany. Talk about Germany too, right? But we're there on Argentina case. So that go on, right? And all of them something in them time them attack them all accuse them of brown envelopes. Brown envelope meaning people get pay off. So I say them pay off the Peruvian them to make them throw the match and lose 6-0. See? And then you have the highly controversial hand of God. So that infamous goal where Maradona score where him use him and touch the ball away from the keeper and score. That match was a match against England too. So England and Argentina did a play. Give me a second again. Get the facts where I'm gonna put them. So, like I say, Maradona, you know, scored a goal against England in a World Cup quarter-final. And then he did score as what them call it, the goal of the century. When he dribble part like the whole field him dribble out and go score the goal in the same match. Like two crazy things happening in the same match. Two crazy things happening in like the same match. Then. Crazy situation. But yeah man, England versus Argentina. And guess what? Guess what the craziest part of it? In 86, right? That are 4 years after the war we hear them that talk about and I mentioned in this World Cup. The Falkland War. Falkland Wars are in 1982. Alright? Falkland Wars, basically England go war Argentina for one island. That's what I call it, Falklands. Them go war them feet. Me never get to the nitty-gritty of why them war them feet. But basically at that one, them go war the Argentinians for the Falklands. Create one conflict. People dead on both sides, mostly Argentinians do. Because Argentina at the time. Argentina, them history not as far back as England. You don't know England is one nation where fight war from Sheila and Butler days. Bow and Arrow days. England and fight war. So, and even before the match in 86, apparently they had a quarterfinals too in 66, where I think a CM England and Argentina. For sure, you know, so much. I come like every time when England and Argentina buck up in a World Cup problems, and something crazy happened. So the Argentina captain, he gets sent off because 66 and out, you know, now remember in 66, when England did a host the World Cup and England win the World Cup. The only time England did win the World Cup, 66. So the guy gets sent off, the Argentina captain gets sent off. And then he refused to leave the pitch quickly. And then him go sit down on the red carpet where it reserved for Queen Elizabeth II. So what if a blaspheme and blaspheme the same, especially with that there, him go sit down on the red carpet where them have for the Queen to you. And the World Cup a keep at England. So yeah, people are go up in arms for all of that. One next World Cup incident with David Beckham. David Beckham will get sent off after him be kicked out. Diego Simeone, that are the Atletico Madrid coach. So him go kick Diego Simeone and him get sent off in 1998 World Cup. So David Beckham. Everybody know David Beckham, right? But yeah, whole heap of things. Even with the passport, the anti-France. So the man that did a Mac and Jeer, the Frenchman them, after them they beat them in the World Cup in a 22, right? The man that did a Mac and Jeer, the Frenchman them, and I said, if them are actually French, because remember, you know, France side full of man, black man, you know, from have ancestry at all kind of African country, you know. Right? The one and few man were true, like full-blooded Frenchman, you know. See? So them did a Mac and Jeer the man, them I say if the man them are really French. And I make a monkey gesture for the man them to want them to read it. Be a things. Even all in the same 22 World Cup there, the same boy they were end up in the incident in another World Cup they were just done. I don't remember what his name, but him did end up in the fight there in the ending of the game there with the Spanish youth there. But at him in the previous World Cup, they kick a ball in the bench at the Netherlands when they play Netherlands and they beat Netherlands. Him kick the ball in the bench and the whole of the man them did get up and go rush him and war start on the field. Hey, Argentina have one storied history in a World Cup, you know. Be a thing, you know. I mean, I can look on it, you know. And before me forget, you know, and this is why enough people did get like, you know, they'd get up in arms about Argentina and black people. The ethnic cleansing of the black population will go on. So, if you don't know, in case you never know, see, Argentina is a country where them go to great lengths to reduce its black population. This is well documented. Them go as far as, all right, them make the man them go up on the front line, a war what them did have, right? And then after that, them marginalize the communities them and basically coop them up in some part of some place, and you know who for sick to one them kind of way the famine reach the people them. So you have less and less black, and the more them reduce the population of black, and the more them bring in Europeans. Because at the time that, you know, when they do that, you know, same time they might bring in Europeans, they might bring in the Italians, they might bring in the Germans, and so on and so forth. And they might bring in the Italians when it was fascist Italy. So Benito Mussolini, Italian, them the kind of man they might bring in. And they might bring in the German, them, the Nazi German, them, Hitler German, them the kind of people the man them did bring in Argentina. While them are doing them ethnic cleansing of them black population. So I understand why some people up in arms about it. I understand. Right? But guess what? As I said, we have to remain consistent. See, hey Roger, big up in them, brother. Big up, we're there. But that is Argentina, right? You name what a whole heap of things, and that is Argentina. But I could go to the next country now, which is England, and boy oh boy. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy oh boy. You know say England too. I wonder if you know say England, because the World Cup did it from in the 30s, right? But England never take part in the 1930 World Cup, nor the 34 World Cup, nor the 38 World Cup. England actually got for the first time at the World Cup in 1950. I must say England are the birthplace of football, I'm saying. And in 1950, England actually get fit in at the World Cup. See? That too, Dread, before we forget people. So when countries did have forward and them drove to condemn the transatlantic slave trade, Argentina was one of those countries that refused to condemn the transatlantic slave trade. So I guess enough said, right? Enough said. Them and two other people. One of them, I believe, US, and I think or Israel. Dread. Israel I did the next one. So yeah. Uno do the maths. Alright, but they are England now, right? They are England now. Hold on. Yeah, England, right? So this is something, yeah. Because the whole of them country get accused of things. So yeah, see there, Dread put it. USA, Argentina, and Israel. So them voted against that for obvious reasons. But yeah, so all of the English fans them. If you don't want to condemn Argentina, I say, well, Argentina don't like black people and Ray. Like, what I go say about England? Remember, said the reason why we even at Jamaica speak English are because of the colonial past we have with England. Remember, say right now them say Jamaica independent, but we're not really independent. We have a prime minister as the quote unquote leader for the nation, but the head of the state are basically the King of England. The King of England is still the head of the state of Jamaica. Believe it or not, still the King of England. If you not read constitution correct and how it actually go. Because when me in a school, me I learn them something. And I don't know if how much of them did actually pay attention in time. Them a teach or if them teach them something. because we celebrate emancipation and independence, and we still have Governor General who is the king's representative out here, the Governor General. So the king of England is still the head of state. We're not really independent as all we think. We're not even emancipate ourselves yet, much less we're fully independent. But yeah, all of them something. Yeah. Hey, that right at the top, the someone Rio de Plata. I believe that's supposed to be Argentina too. You know? That's supposed to be. Let me look again. Let me look again. Cause it's supposed to Argentina. Yes, it was Argentina. So if you look on the year, them the time they are basically Spain and England have fight for territory down in South America. Yo, England have one storied pass with Argentina, you know. England have a storied pass with Argentina. Because from them the time 1806, the time they are Spain and England have fight for supremacy in the transatlantic slave trade and the goods where them are rob up from Africa and from South America, and heap of people of them where them are kill on them the way they forget the same goods them and them like whole heap of things. Whole heap of things. And we talk about the Falklands War too. And them the way there. See, now we talk about the 66 were going with them. So them call it the goal of the century, Argentina. England call it the theft of the century. And how them describe the Argentines as animals too. So them describe the Argentinians as animals. 1966 World Cup. State of Philadelphia. Me not quite remember, but yeah, Canada Canada kind of a same situation with Canada Prime Minister. Canada have Prime Minister. Canada now no president. So basically same thing too. So yeah, so the only thing is Canada bigger than we and rated, but Canada basically same thing too. You see me? So when we talk about all of them something, if you're England fan, you can't really beat Argentina out here. That me I say no. That's what I'm saying. If I go run out and say, boy, I go chastise Argentina, you know. You can't support one of them European country here, and then you go chastise Argentina for the same shit where basically your country where you're repping at the World Cup would have be guilty of the same crime. That's how we are saying. Look on them thing, you know. Hey, England fans them too, you know. England fans them are some of the most ruckus, the most like crazy fans them England have to, you know. We do some crazy shit, you know. Hooligan them, you know, man. Whole heap of things, you know, man. Yeah, them remember in a dread. Remember say what I saying, man. The Argentinians consider themselves the Europeans of South America. You know? Remember good, you know. So them consider themselves. You know? They not consider themselves like South American, you know, to the fullest extent. No, them are the Europeans of South America. Okay, there you have it. There you have it. Regular thing that. Which is why I say, me not understand how not for all them player here. Like over the years, me not understand how not for all them player here in England, them black player here. For them will have some parentage, like Jamaica and some other place, and them choose to play for England. And England is a country like this where, all right, if everything are going good with the football and them are win, are the white player them where them have a play for them. Then praise them. Then we give minimal praise to the black player them. But you see, once things start go bad, the thing gets sour. Now man, I black player them fault. All of them, the man them start find fault. All the black player them get abused left, right, and center. Left, right, and center them get abused. Annette, blessed evening. Blessed evening, Annette. You don't really miss much. Even though we're there a good while, I know. Almost an hour. But you don't really miss much. So that was England and Argentina. Now we could continue. Belgium. Like, if you are a Belgium fan, if you're supporting Belgium in any World Cup, you should not have anything to say about Argentina and racism. You shouldn't. Belgium, you see on the top this one I look pan. See on the top this one. Yeah, me agree, Dread. Blood pan them and millions like that a genocide, you know. Millions of Africans. People out there say want to murder Argentina. Like when I murder the whole of the other country them too. But you see, Belgium is a place that had human zoo. So them hold on black people and put them in a zoo, put them on display in a Europe like animals. People poke fun at them. Literally poke them to with sticks. No pun intended. Jeer them in a cage. Deal them like specimen. This is why we are the superior race, because look at these animals. These savages. That's what them describe people, them. Black people, them. We ancestors, them. I know you that did it, you know, Annette. I know you that, hey, you know, if I want thing, you know, man, if me an artist, more fans like Uno. More fans like Uno, I swear. Yeah, man, them did me baller, man. Man, them miss penalty, man. I don't know how the man them play for England, man. Me I tell you, man. If me want black player, if me I play ball, me I talk about me I want black player. Like some in black. If me I play football, right? Especially me I play for one of them big club there. Me I make all them work them. Me not play for no England or none of them other countries. Me not play for them. Yeah, and that one next thing to just play. Yeah. After the World Cup there, them win that. And then when time them drop out of the World Cup the next 4 year, 2018 World Cup, all of a sudden Özil was not German again. He was Turkish. Right away, the man them revoke him German passport and everything. Right away. No man, he's no son of Hitler. Right away, then revoke that. He's Turkish. He's not German. So then the man they go to work, you know. When them ready for deal with the people, you know. So them go to work. All of a sudden, the man them did a win World Cup and thing. He was German. When the man them win World Cup. When the man them crash out of World Cup. And believe me, you know. Ozil are one of the least when I talk about in terms of poor performance in that World Cup for lead to them to drop out. You know. Other man there, you know, we are full blood German, you know, but guess what? They never have time for that. They only have time for Ozil. And they murder him. Them did assassinate him character. That is how them do things. Them do them as something, you know. That is how unlike them as something I did it for a long time, you know. So I don't understand how people, you understand? People sit down and, I tell you. See, all right, I don't know, man. I don't know anything, God. I couldn't figure anything else. Go support the general, of course. See, may I go right dread. May I go right there, so you know. May I go right there, so. So, if you didn't know, right? If you didn't know, them running in on a place in Africa that they call the Congo. Congo is rich with resources, rubber, nickel, all the things, mineral deposits, and them the kind of way they do. Also, the Congo had cocoa plant. The beans inside of it is what they use to make chocolate. So the cocoa bean, chocolate forward from this, right? And them have the audacity to come start about Belgium chocolates. Like I said, the blood cleat, the cocoa tree them come from Belgium. That's nasty work. Or Belgium chocolate. All right. The man them enslaved the Congolese then. And during those times, the man them basically have the people them I work night and day, and if them never carrying them quota, as in them quota of cocoa pods, if them never carrying them quota, the man them cut off one of them hand. Let me repeat. If they did not bring in their quota of cocoa pods, their hands would be severed. And they'd have a whole heap of people, a generation of people in a Congo, they get their hand cut off. Then you know too, on top of that, what them do is when the man are done our word off enough for the woman them down there and impregnate them. Them never want the mixed race pitney them for born and grow down there and run up and down, right? Because you have a saying, you are your father's child, right? So them kidnap them abduct them, and put them in orphanages in Belgium. And those children, let's just say they had a torrid time, because you take away. Imagine somebody take away you from your mother and carry you go one foreign country. Basically, go put you in an orphanage with people where you don't know. Just because your father was a Belgian and him R-word off it, your mother, and you did born out of it. Then there's something that the man them go on with down a Congo. You know? But guess what, people? It gets worse. It gets worse because Congo wasn't the only place. You know, they did shits like this in Rwanda and Burundi too. But we could continue with Congo. You did have a man in a Congo named Patrice Lumumba. So Patrice Lumumba, you know, when the Congolese get them independence, because when them get them independence, around the time when after the person who start the whole thing in a Congo, which is King Leopold II, he was king of Belgium at the time when them start all of them madness against the Congolese people. Fim son, you know, we take over now. I think them call him Bodine. Belgium is a funny place too, you know. Belgium them can't speak French and them can't speak German too, you know, because them at one point they were a French colony, like the French. It was a French territory, and at another point it was a German territory, and then when them did a share it, one bag of mix up and fuck. But yeah, when the man them, all right, I said them a give Congo them independence, you know, and Bodine, you know, who was basically him the new king, you know, him go down there give him speech down at the Congolese, man. Not about how good of a leader King Leopold was to the Congolese and all the this and that when do for the country and the modernization of it and the ray. So this man down there appraise the atrocities where this man commit against the people, you know. That's how him down there doing, you know, in them flipping independence like they went in inauguration and rate if Patrice Lumumba in a prime minister and them the way there. So Patrice Lumumba, you know, he wasn't having that, right? He wasn't having that, and him give a speech basically correct enough for the narrative where he did that talk about, which is how great them praise King Leopold and Ray. The man them never liked that. They never liked that. And within months, the man them remove Patrice Lumumba. And how them do it is them back some people in the country, back in opposition, and make them go run him down. Capture him, beat him horrifically, cut him up, and dissolved his remains in acid. That's how they do the man. The man then beat him, dismember him, and then dissolve him in acid. And one of the soldiers them did keep one gold teeth that belonged to him as a souvenir and brought it back to Belgium. And I think what year them get it back are the only thing will remain from him. That are the only thing will remain. See, dread they are telling us. Just where they had them return the tooth to the Congolese then. And you know what the most disheartening thing about this, the role where him own people them play in his demise. Because remember, me tell you, saying, I back them back his opposition, you know, to oust him, and then them capture him and beat him to death and dismember him, and then continue and do that. You know. You see, we are also the orchestra of our own demise, you know. What you do with people like all them there, you know? 'Cause that is treachery of the highest order, you know. What you do with people like them? You know? I can't tell you no stories of like leaders from Africa where like them own sell them out. Thomas Sankara, him own sell them out. Even Selassie. Even Selassie. Murder Selassie, you know, people. Murder Selassie. Man, them suffocate Selassie in bed. That them do. Same thing them do with Shaka Zulu. Same thing them do. So it's like a, you know, so them something I want me to talk about, like it does repeat itself. History repeat itself over and over and over. Where you say and Nas make you aware of them people are going and you know, so that's one real one still, you know. Yeah, at that enough people don't know to, you know, dread. Enough people don't know that, you know. Enough people don't know, enough people don't even know this too, you know. A matter of fact, enough people don't, when you say Persia, you know, golden eye, you probably have to go put the nowadays name for Persia, you know. You probably have to go put the nowadays version of what Persia is called today. Because some people is Persia and they don't know what is nowadays Persia. But you say you say a propaganda John. All right, so people, if you don't know what is modern day Persia, that is Iran. Iran is modern day Persia. Back in the day, Iran/Persia was massive. Massive. Trust me. But yeah, that's a Belgium. As I say, people, like we can't go in a further details, you know, with enough of them country, you know, but for the purpose of the live, I just take our time and go through it and do it. See me? So Germany now, you don't know, you know, as I say, Golden Eye, and YouTube full of characters, you know, not all of with that, all that bad still, but YouTube full of characters, yeah, man. I could just put it at that. So Germany, you know, oi, 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 oi. Enough people might think say, yo, boy, hold on, before me go out there. Enough people might think say, boy, I just, boy, the Jew them alone, Germany go about, you know. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. When you talk about them as something, you know. When you talk about genocide, you know. I'm not talk about massacre movement, you know. So this genocide here, where you see that we're underneath for Germany thing there, you know. This genocide, I know. See, and when you say you're not a friend, we have them a discussion, that's the problem with we in a goal. That's the problem with we as a people, we not talk about them things and keep them as something in our memories now, in the forefront of our memories, so we know how to step over step of the spirit, Because I guess we want to just forget so bad. We just want to forget. No, we're not supposed to forget. We must always be in the know. That means people can't take off you that. When they're in the know, people can't take it for no food. But anyway, so the Herero and Nama genocide, brutal masculine. About 80% of the Herero population, about half of the Nama population in a Southwest Africa, which would be now Namibia. Right? So guess what too? Why the man them there? So the man them did that basically them colonize the region, right? And the people them rebel and they execute by the thousands. What me say them do? Them execute the people by the thousand. Systemic extermination. Forced labor. Them are something, Now for them, what them do? People them get forced into the desert. So they drive the people them into the desert where they died of thirst and starvation. Hey, a long time wickedness are going boy, A long time wickedness are going boy. Yo. So for me telling you say Germany apologized in a 2021 and fully recognize the atrocities, right? Them pledge 1.1 billion euros to Namibia. So 1.1 billion euros in development funds to Namibia for over 30 years. Imagine the people and do them as something there. See? The German them there. And then them go give them 1.1 billion euros over 30 years. Development funds. I guess what people them say. The people them reject the deal and say insufficient, and with all due respect, it is insufficient. And people them demand direct reparations. Them not take them the monkey money there. They want direct reparations. That people must say. I mean, who for wrong them? Who for wrong them? Which is right, Dread. That Marcus said. As a person who is a firm believer in Agavism, we have to second that. That's a 40 goal and I. That's a 40. That's what I say. I see this, you then if you learn them thing in a school. Like it needs to be a topic of discussion. One class where the youth them go in a school from surely out. Now wait till them get big, do it from surely out. Because I see if this is a teacher in a school, enough of them problem I will have with with the male and the female them. Who not have them a problem? Enough of them problem I wouldn't really have. If you them did I get introduced to philosophies and opinions of one Marcus Garvey, enough of them problem I wouldn't have. But it get worse in the people because and them alone. And them alone, right? Because they had the March Rebellion and Scorched Earth. So Tanzania now, because I tell you, hey, them do the same thing. Them do the same thing to like multiple countries. All of them are European giants, quote unquote giants, are the same thing. Forced labor. Them profit so much off of the backs of black people, and then go build up them infrastructure in a Europe there, and then want to give the people them monkey money for all of them thing about them do. Monkey money them want to give people them. But trust me, people, when you look at all of them something, remember I was telling you, when you look at them sitting there, because them see, whenever reach in that things are going on in our World Cup, we just talk about the people, in general, because since we want to go that way, right? We just talk about the people. We're not going at the World Cup things, We're not going at the Schumacher tackle yet, We're not going at the miracle of Bern yet, We're not going at all. Well, me not even going to bring in Austria thing later. I think I'm going at the Austria thing. I'll keep it strictly to to the African and food people. We're not going at the them loot Benin, them thief for the whole of brands and carry. Because everything man them thief and carry go Europe, That's why you see Europe so rich, So rich in everything, rich in infrastructure, money, everything, economics, everything. About like them gluttonous over there. So matter of fact, we could go in at the thing, right? We could go in there. So as you can see, the open, right? So the football team in a 54, right? Did you know that 38 a matter of fact? Let me talk about it a bit. So in a 1938, the man them annexed Austria, and when them annexed Austria did have one good football team. The man them break up the football team and say, yo, we have to play for Germany. Man them break up Austria good football team and I say, oh, the man have to play for Germany. And you see that person there, that Matthias, I think a Sindelar it pronounced. I don't sure. So the first name Matthias. So him say him not play for no Germany. And shortly after them analyze him. Because he not play for no Germany. I say, well, if you not play, then okay, it don't make sense you're alive. Then we just we just send you home from now. Yeah, and that's why them, my God. That's why them, my God. That of course go on. So the man them in a them World Cup winning in a 54. The team suffered a outbreak of jaundice because the man them they are sheer needle. The man them they are inject themselves with performance enhancement things, and the team end up get jaundice and ray because and this are after the tournament, like shortly after all of them are something up to them. But the man them take substances, you see, and go win out World Cup team, man. Win out World Cup. That the man them do, Yeah, them do something. Why am I tell you? You see, me going on somebody thing with the people. Me ask, at every interval, I go ask. You not sure, you don't want to murder Argentina out here? You not sure? You don't want to murder Argentina out here? You not sure? So, when you see the disgrace of Gian, this, right? So Germany and Austria, remember me telling you, so Germany annex Austria and take them football team and absorb it in a German football team, and them end up unalive. The captain who say, oh, him not go play for no Germany. Under them circumstances there. See? So in a 82 year now, Germany and Austria play. So the man them a play the match. See? And then play lackluster. Them play lackluster because if the two team them draw, Algeria, I believe, would I get knocked out. Two of them will go through and goal difference if them just play a game. And if I think what if Germany did win by 1 goal, if Germany win by 1 goal against Austria, 2 teams then go through. Germany and Austria go through, and Algeria would I get knocked out. And that the man them do. That the man them do. The man them do just that. Make it 2 of them go through. Hey, I whole heap of madness go on the World Cup. You see some people are talking about, yo, them are rig the World Cup for blow out Argentina. Yet, you think of Argentina alone, you think of Argentina alone. You see the man them play a match. Germany doesn't need to beat them by 1 goal. And the 2 of them go through. And the man them rig the match to make that go on. The man them rig the match to make that go on. So we talk about the tackle, See? So I see him 82 there too. The keeper, and I think the 82, I think of Germany. I think of Germany, the flipping thing that did that play. Germany or Spain? What one out of them? So, Germany and France are play. Schumacher, I think, I keeper. One man cross the ball to one a French player them. The German keeper, you know, jumping at the ear, using hip. I like those bunks the blouse and skirt French brother there. Just bunks him in the face with the hip. Jump and just bunks him in the ear. And the man knock out. The man knock out. The man have to get stretchered off. Oxygen them have to come give him on the field. So that's why I asked it though. But I remember saying, as we saying, a keeper that, you know. Because no foul no give away, you know. You no give the keeper. It's not a foul against the keeper. You not get no foul. The player not get no foul. No card, no issue. Not a goal keep the man them get. Goal kick the man them get. The man them never get no foul or no. Goal kick. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of enough people them a murder Argentina and me hear that, you know. Murder Argentina, you know. But you see, we can't have people out here a murder Argentina and them support some of them side. Them can't call Argentina. The German fans them can't call Argentina all kind of name and I say them racist and this and that. And the man them have a long rap sheet there of racial prejudice and ism schism against black and white too. I must say them man I say them are the Aryan race and them are the superior race, you know. Because them I think Hitler did a force in the people in mind, you know, in a German in mind. You know. That's why you see them did just operate like how them did operate during the World War II time then. Because that's I'm going to short synopsis. So when the man them did lose World War One, that a Germany. Germany lose World War One. Austria and Hungary was one country, and the man them after World War One, they split it into two. You have Austria, and then you have Hungary. During World War One, I did one country, Austro-Hungary Empire. After World War One done, you have Austria and you have Hungary. Right? Germany, them they reduce Germany in terms of size, like land mass. Yeah, so neighboring countries they just are them take over here, so then take over here. So when you look Germany, reduce in a size, land mass. Right? Hitler forward in now. And Hitler basically inspired the man them to say, yo, them I think where the man them come impose upon because the man them impose upon Germany after that. So yo, the man them dismantle the man them military. And so the man them can't have more than like about 1,000 man in the military and them can't have certain armaments on them the way there. And them have to pay much money to this a country and that the country for the destruction with cars and all them kind of way there. Hitler forward in and I want to say, yo, him not pay no more money. Not pay no more money to know France. And guess what? This before him even do that, him start quietly build up him military. So him build up back in military strength. Start fix up certain things in terms of infrastructure in a Germany. Build big highway and them the way there. Put the people into work, if people are working in a factory and all kind of way, industrialized settings and them the way there. So the people eventually turn around and love him. The people eventually turn around and love him and support him. And when him say, yo, a time to take up arms and all, because guess what, we not pay back no money to no France, we no place we mash up in a no war. We not pay badness him depend. The people support him too. So all of them things them do. Whole heap of propaganda too. whole heap of propaganda when spread upon some other place. See, yeah. Them vote him in. I vote them vote him in. And he never depose nobody, you know. The people them vote him in, you know. You think I fight him where you know the people them vote him in and choose him. Because like when one of the man them in the Nuremberg trial said, he make them feel German again. Make them feel proud. When them are going on resounding speeches and them the way that and them say make them feel German again. So then support him. But anyway, enough for Germany, right? We could go to Spain. Like Spain. Spain. Spain have a huge history in terms of like some things that go on at the World Cup, but we don't know how Spain got to work in terms of the transatlantic slave trade and all of these things. So yeah, I could start here, so then since that's all right. I could start here, so with them. Which part will start? What will start with them? Spain, you know. Start a transatlantic slave trade because Argentina basically South American Spain, you know. Argentina basically South American Spain. Argentina have very long history in terms of blouse and skirt, the things them what them do against black people in a transatlantic slave trade. For them rap sheet long too, you know. Yeah, I'm say everybody jump on the Spain bandwagon, yeah. And then don't know about when the man them did that do all of them thing where them accuse Argentina of Argentina is so racist and this and that and reante. And a Spain them support. Them not supposed to utter none of that there. If they want not talk about football, not talk about football. But guess what? No, so we want to talk about some other things. We want to talk about other things, so no. But we hear. So we are fling stone off of people in a glass house we live in. So look on them thing. And mind, as we say, you know, them bring the transatlantic slave, you know. Them start up or something. You know. Remember say Christopher Columbus did a work on behalf of the Spanish crown. You know. What him forward at them part of place and say in discover America, you know, or I mean rediscovered. Oh no, not rediscovered. Him just come down here and come see some people. And then go up there go tell them and say, you know, so we'll find one place. So we can't tell them so we discover it still, you know. And for a good point in a time, I wonder if them still a teach at an American school and I'll say, yo, Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas. I wonder if them still have that in American schools right now. Because I know black idea that them did that teach people them in America, you know, say Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas, you know, and Ray, you know. That pirate, you know. But him did operate on behalf of the Spanish crown, the Spanish monarchy. Them send him out with a shipload of thief and robber because them never did send him out with no proper crew. with no righteous men, thief, crook, criminal. Them could have get for go on him expedition. See? They celebrate Columbus Day in the US. So, whilst them a celebrate, did you know how many indigenous people they wiped out to celebrate Columbus Day? To say him discover the Americas? How much civilization the man him wipe out? But anyway, Spain don't have a whole heap of thing there in the World Cup. They have a storied history other than a quarterfinal there with South Korea. And then I had a quarterfinal versus Italy. Where yeah. And them couldn't win it too because you don't know. A Benito Mussolini Italy. So the man them did go win that in a higher. So the World Cup very politicized, if you never know. It has been that way since its inception. But anyway, moving right along. That Portugal. Portugal. Portugal are one place here, where you see some people, them feel like Portugal escape it to, but Portugal are one of them places too, But telling you, all of them places, them very guilty of them guilty of the same crime. Them go down Africa and then go perpetuate. All of them guilty of the same crime with them go down Africa and them force them will against the people and wipe out a whole heap of people same speed and all of them something that them do, So that's why I'm asking, Uno sure uno want to murder Argentina and say them racist. Because them as something as me saying is a short synopsis of some things where the man them do down there. Them have few things that happen with them in a World Cup. Few things. I think all the Battle of Nuremberg, I think one of the most card give it in our World Cup match. Let me look upon it there again. I suppose with that. Yeah. 16 yellow card. 4 red card. 16 yellow card. 4 red card. Remember, 11 man play upon the field for one side. The man them issued 16 yellow card and 4 red card. In other one match there in 2006. Not Germany. Portugal and Netherlands did play in 2006 final. In a 2006 match there. Man issued 60. One dirty match, I think I remember all the match at it. And dirty match. When I talk about crazy match what in a World Cup, Yeah. See, and that's our next thing to, that's what I say, And them the thing that what them do, them introduce them the disease to the indigenous people who did not have the immune system to combat something like that. Right? Wipe out population. thousands, millions of people. And then say, oh, well, the land ripe for the taking. Nobody not own it again. Yeah, because they kill off real life people. And unalive them. I remember to people, if you never know, South America, this so, Brazil too, is basically the epicenter of slavery, back in them time too. I may tell us about decimate. Certain indigenous people were used to dead in them the time, like, I not even think any of them remain. I would be very hard pressed if any of them actually remain. To how the man them systemically wipe out them populations. Whether through war, disease, slavery, forced labor, you name it. Wiped out. And that's why the man them father Africa man and say, oh, see, we'll find some people man where them are hearty and strong man. Can we fall down as some man? Do the same thing, repeat process. Send back where we work them out for. Flickle or nothing. Build up Portugal, build up Spain, build up England, France too. So when I get to France, even though France are from my side, but I talk about France because France even worse than enough of them places. France worse than enough of them places. And if you don't believe me, all right. Cause you think from 2002 them did talk about the black player them, but did play for France and all of them the way. They talk about it from before that. It was a big conversation in 98 when them did win it. Big conversation. Big conversation with the man them did have. And the man them talk about it. So because social media never did it back in them time there. So imagine a social media back in them the time there then if social media was a thing. Back in them the time there, you would see some things horrified. See, and that one thing to where enough people don't know about. And who the Moors were. They don't know, enough people don't know who the Moors were, Dread. So yeah, for us, you probably have to go explain that to chop it in a chat too. Who the Moors were, where them come from and them the way. They probably have to go drop it in a chat. We want to talk about madness of going on World Cup too. When the 2006 final it go on and thing and the man and Zidane headbutt and red card and the man them lose one penalty. 2010, the man them fall out. The man them strike at World Cup at 2010 and that's why them did a drop out. The 2010 World Cup, man them strike because guess what I think Nicholas Anelka and the coach at the time did have one disagreement. Nicholas Anelka one black player. And the man him never liked the idea of it. The man him never like what go on and the man him strike. Man him go up and strike. So they not play no ball. This is why I say now, when the youth them black, all if them born in them a country. No man, no go back on the place a bird, man. Or no, if you never born them, no go back on the place on the ancestors. Or the mother and the father did born. Or the grandparents them, if the mother and the father did born in our country. Go on the grandparents them forward from. Because them man don't rate none of the black player them play for them country, you know. You best believe that, you know. Them don't rate none of the black player them. You think Spain rate Yamal like that? You think they rate Yamal like that? Before Yamal, Barcelona did have a player named Ansu Fati. And if you see what them do with that, the youth, because him get injured. And I injury, him get injured, I play for them too. Just dash him with the man get tossed by the wayside, man. And see new, you man see one new one ever for man will look like him promising. The man him look better than him too, man. The man him there 4 foot that the thing you know. Ansu Fati come like him big get him forgot him get forgotten. But yeah. But see, these are the Moors. So the Moors were Northern Africans. So Northern Africa, Moroccan, Algerian, yeah. Then the people who were upon the northernmost part, people of the Saharan desert and them that were there. They were the Moors. Muslims. Muslims is what they were. God, at the time to part, and this is why even now, for up at the top of Africa, so the Moroccans, the Algerians, the Egyptians, them to why them are Muslims too. Because at some point is either them did a part of the Ottoman Empire. Right? And for them, the Ottomans, them that them religion. So them influence gone on the other side because of that too. So I saw things setting up people. So things setting up. But yeah, so I could go in on some atrocities, right? So the Algerian War for Independence. So Algeria, that's what I'm wondering, man. Zidane Algerian. I mean, I wonder if you know all of them something, but I assume same no. And still play for France. I see as a matter the man them test out them nuclear weaponry and the Algerian them when the Algerian them a fight for them independence. Them there's something that the man them do to the Algerian them. And when I talk about we never reach a plantation and slavery, We don't reach us, A matter of fact, hold on there. Let me hide this a little bit. Did you know that when Guadeloupe did get them independence, the man them running back on the man them and re-enslave the people of Guadeloupe? Did you know that? Did any of you know that the man them stay so and re-enslave the Guadeloupe people? Napoleon sent military forces because them did overturn the French in a Guadeloupe, right? And the man them send military, the man them sell a military force down there. Yeah? To re-enslave the people, and they were successful. And guess what? Guess why the people in Guadeloupe did they'd fight for them independence and so because them see Haiti do it. See, Haiti alone as we dread, I can't tell you. Haiti alone we tell you about France, and what them go on with it. Did you know that when the Haitian them, when the man them fight for them independence, right, and win, Dessalines and them, when the man them fight for them independence, let me get the figure. me get the figure. So when the man them stay so, fight off the French, win Haiti. Napoleon say, yo, here we go on. You see, if you don't want to run in pound, you have to pay if you leave alone. So look on them something I go on. I'm showing you something I go on with Haiti. And this is why Haiti stay how it stay. Alright, so see it there. So the man them so yo, here what? You see, in order for we leave alone and have to pay the slave all of them for them last property and so. And the people them and thing, right? The man them say the French, say the Haitian them have to go pay 150 million francs. People in my time here at 1825. The man them said if the Haitian them have to go pay the French 150 million francs. If they leave them alone, they're not bother running upon them and take back the place again from them. That the man them say, So when the man them stay say, so because Haiti, never have one treasury to pay the initial millions, right? The man them have to take some big interest loan from the same French banks. So look on people. The man them stay saying, the man them fight for them independence, win, and the man them say, here you have to go pay if you leave here alone. How much money? 150 million. Lord, clear. All right, cool. You pay. The man them not no money. All right. We are going to lend you some money. So we go pay the debt off here, but guess what? We are go, and the man them pay off the debt and put interest on top of it. So hefty interest. Yo, people, I want to understand, so 150 million francs back in them time, they are a whole heap of money. A whole heap of money that, if we adjust that the 150 million they via inflation and right, a whole heap of money that, Yeah, that go on. And I know to work for real, all and that. The man them never finished PRF till 1947. So imagine, the man them deal with this thing in 1825. And Haiti never done PRF the man them until 1947. That is how long the country Haiti take for pay the man them. The money where them say they have to pay them for leave them alone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them not, and I like so what we can't go say your boy them not have some blame for sure and all of this. But we just look funny, like look funny, oh me, Latone, see me knowing all of this, oh me, I go skin up my face against Argentina, in I know World Cup and a ray. When me know all of this, I mean, as me say, yo, like my barely scratch the surface, But let's talk about some things like this, with like the country them with them black people and black people in a different country, Them as the man them do, I make Haiti broke like dog up to this day, Up to this day, Haiti can't, like up to this, Haiti have civil war to ask, like. Them as something the man them impose on the Haitian people, Them a thing, you know. I wonder why, the man them, the Haitian people them a run left Haiti. Yo, them are the man them impose for the man them. The man them make like 20 generations ahead. Like impoverished, like you're born poor. Dirt poor too. You're born owing white man in a Europe millions of dollars. As you're born and you don't know nothing about it. And like say they do nothing to make you reach this. So you never did that when time the thing did a sign. You never did that when time the revolution did a go on. You never did that when time the man them say, yo, all right, we're going to do this here. Master. You never did that. You never did that. And that one, I have to pay the consequences. Decades later. You say in 1947 the people don't pay out that. From 1825. More than 100 years. Hey, Dread, you so time I hear about all of them something there too? I have to say, yo, Jano. I remember saying, Dread, as you say, I remember say the man them, with their son talk about reparations, right? People talk about reparations. The man them pay off the slave owner them, when time the man them abolish slavery, the man them pay off the slave owner them, for say, yo, boy, the man them lose much millions, because the man them say, yo, no bother with that slavery thing again. The man them lose much millions, the man them say, and then pay the slave owner them, Man them pay them, And the man them they has a buck shuffle and a if them fi deal with this reparations thing, for black people, with them enslaved. Make it make sense. Them I see I talk about. Yep. That me I tell you, man, golden eye, man. Generations of Haitians just dirt poor. Well, they have some fat French guy, gluttonous. Gluttonous. So I'm tell you, say, yo, me knowing all of this, me can't come beat my God. Me that hypocrisize myself. I'm not do it. So me talk about the sports. Me keep it left political thing all that. Me can't hypocrisize myself. So what next where I tell you. Netherlands are one of them sad country that where all kind of things happen to them in all World Cup too. But guess what? I can't sorry for them because look on them rap sheet. Look on them rap sheet. Look on it. The horrors of Dutch Guyana, which is modern day Suriname. Slave depots in Curacao. Them are one of them where erase indigenous populations too. Them do that too. What them do in Ghana, in South Africa. Look on them people, like all of them country, Yeah, people that say them are Dutch and them the way there, So when you see all of them something you know, people, big man thing. What we if do then? When you think we still mad at Argentina for all our go on or make we just boy just keep it. Let's keep it football, strictly football. What do you think? If we talk about them thing, or just keep it strictly football? What if we do? What do you think of we do? What you say, Dread? Because you as you say, you don't really watch a football thing. Dread I drop out some knowledge where yeah, the Dutch were the Boers in South Africa. If you don't know, them call the Dutch them call them the Boers. That's why you see all enough of the South African cricketer them they have some Dutch name to them the way. Them have something why. You have a man like A.B. de Villiers and them the way. Them have some Dutch name them got. And South Africa. That's why you see when you look at South Africa team where I play cricket on them the way there. And mostly white. You have a one black player. So. In time I watch a South Africa cricket team, one black person when they sit on them team, named Mackay and Tini. I know, yes, in case you did not know, people, Elon Musk is one very famous South African. Which is why him have to say what him said about the guy. I remember the guy they were with them lock up down there with the I remember his name. But the guy there with them they lock up with the area down in South Africa there. Name. And there's some there in a dread. And I want to tell you say in a dread. As much as me me rate France for obvious reason because of one Thierry Henry and because of two Arsenal. If there's an African team where me say I go on with things in any World Cup or me say and if an African team go as far as I'll win it too. All if it means say yo, them beat France and them we are in the final whichever way and to winning said World Cup, I mean I feel no way, none way shape or form. None time at all I feel no way. But I'm proud, matter of fact. Me would have proud, would have nothing to say. Congratulations. Motion. A matter of fact, in that the final day, my allegiance most likely I go change. In that the final day, my allegiance more likely I go change. Because at that point, me I go on the African side for it. I know much people would have take the similar stance, but for me, at that point, me would have want the African side for it. And I saw the guy in a South Africa them lock up with the lock up with the But yeah, all of them people, see, them have a storied past. So before we run out and say, yo boy, we are go condemn any of them country, We have to check ourselves and see who we are jump up and down and say, our country that we are supporting. Because you see, when them people pass come around, you know, we are ask certain questions. You know. When them pass come around, you know, we might be shocked. We might be very shocked. Because all of this, what this I tell you, you know, every major football nation has chapters of history that include injustice, discrimination, or conquest. Every single one of them, you know, that all of them have in common. You know. Injustice, discrimination, or conquest. So if I go judge the countries by them past ism schism, yeah, then we have to go consistent with it then. We have to go be consistent. At the same time, we have to go distinguish between a country history and the action of the today institution and what them have and the behavior, the individual player them and the fans them, because see some of the Argentina fans them did get in some cascas with here because them make certain remarks that I show speed out in the World Cup there. Some people never have, you know, they never did pleased with that. But guess what? The real question now, the real question isn't whether the history matter, you know. Is actually how much it should matter when we watch a football match. How much of the history of them a country should matter when we watch football. That's what I ask. How much of the country history we're supposed to pay attention to when we watch a football match? That's all I ask. Because you see, for me, I just watch football and support football. You hear, sir? I have certain things when me stand firm on. But when I watch football, I just watch football. That means I have certain things in the back of my head, but I watch football. Because I know people stay too. Because even when we look at dance hall, we can see people wrong and strong and defend them artists and quote unquote artists. All if it means say yo boy, them a hypocrite. Well, them just have to be that hypocrite. You have people out here who are defend them artists to the ends of the earth. So that's why the people. You see all of this here too? Why you don't think say Switzerland did this? They never did that, you know, in a no world war and them the thing that them a European country and them they're so close. Everybody just skip past them. This is why. This is why. Switzerland whole heap of them a company them a talk about company. Country like them hold them wealth, them hold them money. Enough of them money for certain country. Switzerland hold on upon it. Boy, me not stop you, my God. Me not stop you. You see me? But you have to know what you do to in a goal and I remember you have to know what you do to, because some of them are female and matter of fact, me never say so, female nature, everywhere we go, right? Especially in this day and age. Female nature or female nature, anywhere you go. Yeah? Just like male nature too, because some of them female have it in their mind, say, oh boy, dirty man no they in the other race them too, Some of them black female. Them believe say dirty man no they in the other race them, Like a black man alone, Black man alone are the worst, boy. Crazy work. But anyway, people, this was another insightful broadcast. I think may I keep them kind of broadcasts up on a Tuesday for real. Unless something drastically changes in the week, I may have to talk about something other than a teach. See? Well, may I try to keep the Tuesday them a kind of, session like this. Keep the Tuesday them like this. If you don't notice a trend, we're going forward here. As I say, people, the holiday are forward up to, Holiday are forward up. I'm going to tell you some things I'm having stored before we tip out and do anything else. This is some things I'm having stored there. We have a national hero debate. We have a national hero debate. So I have that one I have to go deal with. I have to go deal with the national hero debate as well as the art, or rather the last art of debating. So 3 things: the national hero debate, the last art of debating, and most notably, Marcus Garvey Galifesto. Hold on, the link. Hold on, I'm drop the link. Yeah, see link them, brother. So Marcus Garvey Galifesto. I think we're gonna do that on as I said, on a holiday. Hey, where I say from?
About we have to talk about how do you feel it? We have to talk about masters.
The pastor them,
Masters.
the master them.
Yeah, 'cause we have a lot of confusion out in the streets, right?
Yeah.
Because we gotta talk about we have this debate about Sean Paul and whoever signed the label, they don't own the masters, so then they don't own nothing.
All
So you need to add that. You need to add that. I mean, I don't want to expound too much on it right now because we can have a conversation about it and we can debunk a lot of fallacies that's out there.
More of a live like that in the debate.
Yes. So there's a lot of fallacies out there, because remember saying, if you're not signed to a label, you're an artist out there, so I sing a song. Go to a producer and he sing a song, and him not own the rhythm, and the producer own the masters. So you cannot sign and not own your masters same way. You see me? So there's a lot. There's a lot. You see me as a canambo. So there's a lot of things people talk or going around. Oh, Sean Paul own the masters because he signed to label.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And there's a lot of policy with that, me see. And today, me hear them did have the discussion for Michael channel about two certain people up on the panel, me not forward, because you know, oxygen to not die in flame, isn't it? I'm not
Yeah.
debate with certain people, but you need to add that to your topic.
You know, so I go,
Have a
so
discussion
I,
about
yeah,
that.
whole heap of thing. As a matter, so I try to work on whole heap of thing, you know, man.
Yeah.
So that man, I know, so I got it's a couple of them, so when me do already, I like put them in a one.
Yeah.
Just
But
put
that's a
those
very
music.
important. That's a very important topic because you know people forward out there, show them are defend them artists and them talk a lot of bullshit where you never really know a certain thing about the
Hey,
business of music, isn't it? So
hey, Golden Eye,
mhm,
may have the perfect way to frame this at you, you know.
mhm.
May have the perfect way to frame the argument at you. So,
Yep. And Jed know that. Russ, I know
hey,
the Russ know that tonight.
bombard. All right. That's I whole heap. Why me tell me have some interesting topics. So like see me. I see me. I mean, dread see me. So you know, see some reason, you know, man. So
Yeah.
you say, you see me.
But
So we
tell
have
them
a
man,
national hero debate, the art of debate, right? Marcus Garvey, Gallis Festo, and I know what we talk about
masters.
the masterings,
Yeah.
the masters
Yeah.
in the music industry, and why some people demonize record labels.
Record labels. Yep.
Why some people demonize record labels. Because when I
No.
say when I paint the record labels as no saint out here, no, but why some people go out of them way to demonize record labels. Me have to do that the topic there in a one. Broad daylight, me have to run out with that topic.
Yeah man. Yeah man.
Broad
I'm,
daylight, one of them
I'm,
day, I have to run out
I'm,
with that topic.
I mean, I said nothing more till you forward with the discussion, G, because we have a lot of things and we want people who feel like them know what them know. Forward and we discuss that because they don't know nothing in a real life. You see me?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what say that day they probably be all one beat and teach day.
Yeah, man. Gonna beat and teach, we're gonna beat and teach, me see. We could
But
have beat, we can
so
beat and teach daily, you know, that's, as I say, me not engage
yeah, yeah,
with certain
yeah,
people, because
yeah, yeah,
in a sense.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Where is Ross? Have to send them George.
Lord Jesus. Yo, all right. You know, all right. Tomorrow,
Something.
I got kind of free up a little bit. See? So, in my spirit time and too, me I go start, I guess so, me I try get the PowerPoint them together for all of them the topic. Like, me as get them, cause get me, that's, that me have to do for kind of get them to execute. Me
People
have to
going
download
like say,
PowerPoint them and put in, me research them, like, just put it, um, pan PowerPoint and them the way they and just have it lock and put it on and say, all right, me have that for do. So I'm ready, me can say so. Do. You see me? And that me have to go do with them. Like how me I do it with you. And so me get feel like I get for can do live like consistently, you know, like every Tuesday and then the way there. And sometimes the Thursday and me have one Friday and then the way there, you know. So me get for do it, you know that. So you see me? Yeah man, me I go add that to it, man. I definitely add that to it. After the that the one them want to do in a broad deal, like plus the one that we are talk about. Marcus Garvey, Gallifest, them want to do that in a broad deal, like to do it on one of them, you know, one of them alligator them emancipation there. Yeah. Cause the emancipation them go there. Go there me yard. No go there me yard regardless. Pan the thing there. Or that jumper. No go there me yard regardless pan the sat there. But in a week yeah, I go deal with that there. But the Marcus Garvey one what go deal with in the week. Yeah. So me I work on the two of them thing there. Yeah, oh hold on. Two of them thing them I have to go work on the bro. So I have to go
yeah, man.
work on
Sorry,
it.
man. It was
Yeah.
Storms with me, so that's a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm over as man cause me I come as me say me I come jump off, you know. So people in the week yeah, two things I have to go to me and work on. I've got work on the Marcus for Gallifest too. And I've got work on that thing there too. The masters there.
Yeah, man. We need
Masters.
clarity on that, Kanambo. We need clarity on that.
Independent artists versus signed artists. Which is the way to
Mhm.
go. So people no stay tuned for them there's something there. No don't know anything going on. Stay tuned for them the topic there. A beat and teach see man.
Look up a chat.
Beat and teach see man. Because I guess what? Some people like out there, you know, because them see me. Man I say something to certain things, you know, man I follow up certain things. And we laugh and ray, you know. Them feel like say I don't know certain things about it, you know. Because you see me not still like them, you know. Where now for them boy we go up on chat GPT like what a man I can't tell you blatantly what they about chat GPT. We go up on chat GPT figure out shit. Nigga
Yeah,
please.
man, I'm actively Googling while having conversations.
Yeah man, because guess what the man them do research and have things off of them head. They don't know things either. It's like how I can tell you some things from them and something like peace. Some might me research, some might me know half head. Like how I tell them
Yeah.
people about the hate thing, brother. No people them not know none of them something there. So they might and come behave like say yo them did. No, they never know my God. They never know.
Kanambo, that's a message to you, Shirley. I said, G, now forward on a panel with certain people. I guess so.
Yeah, no make no
Energy, I
sense.
get it. Energy,
Yeah,
I get them.
we-
They feel like say them an internet star.
I feel like so that's what I say. I see what I play them on certain trope, you know. That's what I'm trying to say, you know. Me skate, brother. Me glad me never there no way shape or form in the Sunday, you know, brother. I'm trying to say like repeatedly me hear man me a dog gonna mention me for dog gonna have no conversation. Have no conversation, dog. Me never did it.
The
Me
general.
never did it, dog. Wanna call me for come up on the pan. No, brother, I wanna have no conversation, brother.
If the man there have me fear.
Brother, cause guess what? You see all like me, you know, the first question that I followed up there and asked them, what the fuck crew me always talk about you know, artists? Tell me. Cause that me I go ask simply, you know, what the fuck crew me always talk about an artist?
But me need not engage in that. When me forward and Michael to something, and they say whatever on the topic. And if them feel like so they want to go bloom, and if me feel like more engaged for a minute, then them just jump up and go on business. It's simple. No depend no
That's it.
interaction with certain people. No interaction. If certain people up on the panel we can have a good discussion for hours and talk about the music and where it can reach and rate it there. Yes. Nothing is
Yeah, if that can happen, that can happen. It is what
not,
it
not
is.
depend certain discussion with certain idiots. Not depend on level there. And one thing
Also,
they say,
yeah,
idiots can carry to the level and beat you every day. Although
yeah,
they
man,
can't
every
beat
day.
me still. So me a eagle, I can fly any altitude where you drunk of fly. And then you forward back up. Yeah, so that's how me do my thing. You can do it, but when me in a mood, me do it. When me don't in a mood, which is most days, I'm not in the mood for the fuckery.
That's that, man. That's that now. Cause I'm actually
Yeah.
saying, no, brother. That's it. Yo, as New York saying, no, brother. Them a man I no like see me no way, shape or form, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They no like a the boogeyman to rascal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A the boogeyman. And yo, you see all this, brother? Football and money right now. Like for right now, with the man them have some player quoted now, some regular player like back in the day. But I sell for some monkey money, brother. Some ridiculous money.
Mm-hmm.
But some player I see herself in a them a transfer market. So how much 100 million, like any regular player to write a clad, I go feel
Yep.
like some 100 million. Oh the
Yep.
blood
I tell him, G,
football mash up, man. The transfer market mash up, my God.
mash up, man. Mash
Transfer
up, man.
market not good.
Yes, but you see how when it comes the fucking football club, them not Arab, them want to cover a whole like club, them, G.
Yeah, man, Arab them man and some oligarch to man and them the way the man some billionaire too. So it's a billionaire game, you know.
Yeah, Monopoly, man.
Multi-billionaire.
honestly. I said, I don't watch Spanish league, you know, because we can't take one team where every one team have be a star and
And
there
it's
are
like,
two
be a
teams.
star. Man, them have
Yeah,
star-studded lineup,
yeah,
star-studded bench.
yeah,
Star-studded blouse and skirt. Youth set up to reality clad. Man, them
yeah,
have like that. That make
yeah.
no sense, my God.
That's a bit.
That make no sense, my God.
We can't watch a league like a first day league. And me know either
Me
one
know
or
say,
two team are gonna win. One or two
yeah.
team are gonna win. You know,
And
we have
this
two
one,
team
man,
on
them
top.
man ain't no stand a chance. It never make
Yeah,
no sense.
yeah, me live on that.
So, I look funny. Yesterday, one time blow out. No, they ain't deal with it. The one time I'll look over Germany, the Leverkusen go win it the one time. Then
Mm-hmm.
by the next year, what the whole thing shake up, back, brother.
Yeah.
The whole
Hey,
thing shake up back and Bayern Munich go right back to default settings and win, brother.
you see here, boy, I'm gonna fight off a Vinicius wicked though.
Yeah, man, me not
Oh,
no problem.
no,
I 150 million, man. Forward the carpet, my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Play some far, man.
Yeah,
But
it'll be a
play
good
tonight.
space, you know. It'll be a
Yeah,
good space, you know. Kanamba.
of
That's
course,
showing class. That's showing class.
of course.
Hmm?
But he want to stop a Real Madrid, man. Them never say them man them have them have them neighbor string cut a Real Madrid them and Barcelona, you
Yeah,
know, man. That's that in the
yeah,
man with them. You know.
yeah. That's
But
that.
me ain't optimistic about that the transfer. Me ain't say impossible, but when certain things
Never is.
transfer depend upon the player too, you know. You know, like so the man them cannot send the
Mm-hmm.
man them boy, so, you know. Player for decide for go there too, you know. So never fully optimistic about it. You see me?
No, but
Never
people
fully
me see one of your big baller them defender gone like him out for a while, so I don't know when I go back.
easy, you know, just get one right back.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Let's get one right back, my God.
But then lose the Belgian guy gone, man.
No man, him can't go, man. Him pass him best use by day tonight. Him bringing one Greek player there. We still think we need one left forward there. We need one great left forward. No regular thing there and some whole heap of departures we need to. That we need. Because I see some man there club them still I say, yo, like, you them man still at the club for them. I
Mm-hmm.
go pan all blow out training camp with the man them right now. Brother, what me still I do with Reese Nelson, I club. Fabio Vieira, them man them, man. What them man still at the right club, my God. Them man don't serve a purpose in our club, my God.
Right? Chelsea, boy, I tell you, me say I spending most money, boy. I don't know that.
As usual, my God.
Mm.
As usual, them a spend the most money. And
Mm.
then them a beat up them gum in our starting. And then by mid season, them fights get
Then,
lower. And then
yeah,
by
man.
the season if you done, you not hear them again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw the man them a feel a resort to the man them a resort to forget Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson.
Mm-hmm. See what them know.
Danny Welbeck. You know why them a do that? Them not no seniority in
Mm-hmm.
them ranks, my God. A be a
The
little
man.
boy. Be a
From
little
Messi,
boy.
Canambo
Mm.
from Messi, man, they make it play them around the club and not the management are fucking ownership. Play them around the club.
That a go
Mm.
on, my God.
So I see them get to the America coverage in last year. I say, oh, them people, them boy,
No, but then I get rid of I cut him cut, you know.
mm-hmm. That's how we not get no control, me see.
He ain't cut man because he must like you know like what go on. The man I just he just cut.
You can't control the club.
Just cut. You see
Can't
me?
control the players, them, so you know what sense in there. Where I gotta be a
Just,
manager, you can't control.
just cut man. You see me? But so I tell you say yo brother, me have faith in a them man if execute what them execute. You see me?
But
Me have faith.
on top it do a canambo. I mean, have something to say. On top it. When it
Yeah.
comes to the countries them and the blatant racism, you know what? All of them have in common that Argentina does not have Michi.
Well, colonial past.
Not that what colonial past. Them present and them future. They, they are not trying to change anything about who they are and who they have been. All of the other countries that you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
France, all of them, even though them have systematic racism per se,
Mm.
they have injected some form of integration in them system and in the country itself.
Mm.
Argentina has not. I've never seen a black man in Argentina yet. So I'm glad
Well,
they bring up the topic and you highlight certain things in the past. But in present time right now, Argentina has not made strides when it comes to I try to integrate black people in them culture, much less them football. And otherwise on the racism that them blatantly display.
mm-hmm.
See? Them are some of the nastiest players them in our football.
Yeah, man, yeah, so drunk,
Nastiest players them are
real drunk,
dirtiest.
real drunk.
Yeah, so we can't take with that friend. We can't. Wouldn't be glad we are highlight the history of these countries, but in a present day, them still hold the format that them been have since them inception. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You can identify that in a depth.
yeah. That
Mm-hmm.
true. So,
Mm-hmm.
so see, but as I say, bro, I try to enjoy football. You see, me not try to change that for me.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah, you know it's
I
with
just,
that. I don't,
I just
I don't,
enjoy my football.
yeah,
The only thing with me have concern with, I with, yeah, few interest, black people interest,
yeah.
and yeah, that's this. Them can't them good for y'all like here.
Fact,
Them coulda
fact.
them coulda not have no black people none time at all.
Mm,
Whole heap of country of Africa need black superstar in a them
yeah,
ranks to play football for them and them the way them. Carry them
fact.
football far in a their nation and them the way them.
Mm-hmm.
Whole heap. See? But on that note, people, I don't know how the thing go. I don't know how the thing set. See, but
Big up Rajans, And
I,
it to the
I
day,
forgot,
Shirley.
yeah, I
Big
forgot
up on
change
yourself.
it.
Latonia, big up yourself. Alliance Empress.
Yeah, you don't know anything going on. You don't know anything. Raja, you don't know anything going on, Raja. You don't know anything going on. You see me? Annette, crux people when they there. A few people when in a bush, when I two say nothing, you don't know anything go see him speak to,
Oh,
But
Gavin attack. Gavin go suck your mother, batty boy.
probably in a bush, man.
You have to pull
Probably
out
in a
man,
bush.
batty man. Suck your mother, brawling. Oh, him probably busy still, cause for them,
You know,
for them
I
gay,
don't think no time for you, but I'm busy today,
yeah,
man. They at some
yeah,
part of the place.
yeah.
Cause
Kingfish.
a whole heap of thing going on. Today was not Gaza day, man.
Yeah,
Today
right.
was
Then me
not
go over,
Gaza day.
him and go finish up. Cause everybody done about 2 o'clock there.
I'm not telling man, that's what I say, yo. Man, today was not Gaza day. You hear people? Matter
Yeah.
of fact, today are the bounty day. So we are going matter of fact, change out the intro to. Change
One
out the intro.
gun Godzilla,
People,
one Uno
people, big up.
General.
As I say, we have only a topic for forward to see me too. Because you are going in the week here too. Because I go live in a week here too. Maybe over the weekend, maybe on the holiday. Me see how it go.
Mm.
Maybe on the holiday because I don't know them claim to say emancipation. Emancipation day.
So it's
See?
a galley festival for that day there, right?
No man, the Galley Festival forward on the Independence Day.
Independence. Okay, okay.
See, on the Independence Day, which is a Thursday. What do you with that broad daylight too?
Um,
Broad daylight, we're gonna ask them big old dirty question there. See if them actually do them something. And you know, so me I want them if you talk about. I want them if you talk, you know, so me probably not wait on that. I probably talk about it on the on the holiday. I mean, I want them if you talk about it.
this one.
Who who really deserve to be hero or called hero boy, yeah. That one, a national hero debate.
Yeah, yeah.
If you do it on the
I want, I want,
emancipation.
I
Yeah,
want
so I
thing
feel
me I
like
tell you, Harrison. I want thing me I tell you, unruly Harrison, no low, me general. You know who me attack, right?
let's see
You
what
know
go
who me
on.
attack, right? You know who me
Eh,
attack. right?
Yeah,
The man dead for some sharp, you know, and I forgive him man left him man ears.
Yo, me could see, yo, when me do research, you know, brother, I'm not telling you, no, brother, I'm not asking you none, you know. I'm not asking you none, you know. But
Then take the man.
man up here, so I call them national hero, and they out here boil soup with them cousin, you know, brother. Yo, hey.
At times, man. At times,
Yeah, man, I do the things like what the monarchy them do, but hey, do the nasty, hey. Anyway, people, I don't know anything, you know,
big up everybody, man.
yeah, we don't know.
Big up yourself in general.
Godzilla get in road near my farm and get the key. You see me, then cut the key for general for Kingston. You see me, so I don't know.
Yeah, man, King of Kingston, man.
You know, 7.5 with that one. With Ground Godzilla.
To me, I go more me ways. Now boots no crash the last few months and days. Link up with Fugees and create waves. And bust to rhymes with the whole world appraise. My experience album is a tornado. Me the billboard that cock up them ears. Patrick Roberts warn him won't behave. Me wonder if the boy ever check call him age. Look like him won't die in him young days. And I me calling, turn in a masquerade. Put you in a drawers and bore your 2 ears. Put you in a lipstick and your hair braid. Put your fat TV on the screen, yes,